everybody, Lightning here. Today I'm going to be making some carrot bread. So already in the bowl I have some flour and I have the stacks of brown sugar. I already pre-shredded up some of the carrot and I got 2 eggs out and some butter. And then I have the salt, a little bit of cinnamon, and some baking powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the butter in the microwave so it can melt. And dump this in. Sorry guys, I'm one-handed. And down the tower goes. Sink. Then go ahead and put in some of the spices. I always measure out my dry spices first, mix together majority of the dry stuff, and then proceed to that. Let's see here. Okay, so now I have the butter nice and melted, and I already have the so I'm just going to use a spoon for that. And then I use the small dried powders and all that. That way I can get the cinnamon and all that in. I'm going to be using some spoon mixing. I have some sugar on my mixer. I'm going to add a little bit of that and a little bit of vanilla extract. And then okay, then I'm gonna mix this together. I'm right-handed, so this makes it easier for me. Then the mixture goes in here, and then we start stirring. Oh, my thumb's covering it. And it gets poured right in. Then there we go. It's dropping. Alright, so then you start mixing it up. Alright, so now I have all the ingredients in the bowl and I'm just simply mixing it. And of course the bowl's spinning around like crazy. Let's see here. I need this thing down. Okay, I'm going to mix this real quick and then video clip it into the next part. Okay, so now I got this on nice and mixed up. So up next is preparing the pan. I'm using this style instead of a regular baked one. I like to use this style a bit better than the bread pans because of the way how the family likes to make their sandwiches and all that. So first thing I'm going to do is butter it, and let's see if I can get my device to have a good view. Let's see here, let me adjust the camera. Okay, good enough. So way how I'm going to butter up the pan instead of using like cooking spray and all that. My dad taught me to use butter. Well, my dad and his mom, grandma. We first butter the pan down. So we just take butter on our fingers and move it all about. All along the sides. And basically have a nice even coat of butter on it. So this helps when you take the bread out of the oven. So that way the flour and the butter helps the bread just slide simply out. This is a trick that quite a few bakers use. I am not the good cook, so I like to do baking a lot better. If I don't have the recipe in front of me, I can't really do much. There we go, there's a little fact about me. Almost done. And then just got this little bit. So try not to have too many spots where there's big lumps of butter, if you can see it. I'm not using the highest quality camera, but work with what you got. Get what you get, you don't throw a fit. That's an old quote. I can't remember where it's from, but there we go. All right, so this is all nice and buttered. I can now put the butter away so it stops melting. All right, so now I just quickly need to rinse off my finger so that way I can use the flour and dust the pan with some flour. So what I like to use is a sifter. So this is the sifter. So what I do is I grab some flour and I start to sift it. Just like so. Get these parts done first. I'm using all-purpose flour for my batter and for this as well. I'm using up what I have left of it, so please, if you like to use any other flour, feel free to try it out. There we go. Then over here. Okay, and then I go over towards the sink usually and I basically exit out all the excess flour. So basically you have the flour go around on the rims. Not the best angles, but oh well, there we go. And then what I'm gonna do instead of usually pouring down the sink, since there's quite a bit here, I'm just gonna put it into the batter. And then I'm gonna mix that together. There, see? This is like a nice coated thing of the pan's nice. Oh, there we go. Cut down that big chunk. There we go. Okay. While I'm mixing this, I'm gonna preheat the oven to 350. It's big 350. It's gonna take about 6 minutes for it to heat up. So usually you do that like while you're mixing, depending on your mixing speed and how well you depending on how fast you are. Like you just gotta time it right. It's fine if you leave the oven on a little bit more, especially when it's winter time. I'm here where it is winter and it is raining and snowing constantly, so this also baking helps heat up the house. There we go. So now I'm going to put the batter into the pan. I'm going to try and distribute it out evenly as possible. Here we go. Get out all the batter as much as I can. I would like to do a cake cookie video up next. I just need more eggs because I'm low on ingredients. So as soon as I get that done, then I'll be posting another video. So please like and subscribe to my channel. I do a bunch of random things. If you guys would like me to do something, please leave it in the comments below and I will do my best to achieve it. There we go. So all the batter is out and into the thing. So once when the oven's heat up, I'm going to bake it for 40 to 50 minutes. And then 40 minutes, and then I'm going to check on it. So I'll tell you guys how to do that once when it gets there. So once when the oven preheats, I'm going to stick this in the oven. Okay, so now there's the timer. Okay, so now the oven is preheated to 350 Fahrenheit. So now I place it in the oven and wait for it to bake. So I'm gonna set the timer for 40 minutes. And then I'll show you guys a little clip once when it's out and how to check it. See you guys in about 40 minutes. Okay, it is about halfway through done baking. As you can see from before, the dough looks a little different. It has risen a little bit, but it's not quite ready. So I'm going to get a toothpick real quick. And you can tell when baked goods aren't done due to the dough is still sticky. Now, this is obviously not done because it's still quite sticky and there still is goo coming off of the stick. If it'll let focus, and it won't focus. Alright, so I'm going to check out again when the timer goes off. Okay, so there's about 5 minutes left on the timer. So I'm gonna go ahead and check on it. Almost ready, so it needs like another 5 to 10 minutes. I'm making some hot chocolate while I'm doing it. While I was baking, I used my time well and I did the dishes. And now, since the water is boiling, that's just gotta go for a few minutes. Basically, we have to kind of go up. I poured it into a big pitcher for some sweet tea. Okay, so the timer just went off, and now we're checking on the carrot bread. So I'm going to stick this in the middle and try not to touch around the oven. There you go. So let's see here. So it came through cleanly, and so that means that the carrot bread is done. So now I'm gonna turn off the oven. Oh, the heat feels so good. Okay, now just gotta get out an oven mitt and carefully take it out without breaking anything. Alright. And not burning myself. So here we go. So now you just gotta let it cool for about half an hour until it gets down to room temperature. Then you guys can serve it up. Alright. So now the tea's done too. So now I'm gonna finish up with my tea, and then so you guys have a nice day. So that's me baking some carrot bread. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and